Hey there, do you need a new idea, a kind of a fresh idea for a centerpiece? Well then, DIY one with me. How about that? It's such a simple project. And you can do it with live plants and pumpkins, or you can do artificial everything. Today I am doing artificial everything, and it's just a simple thing. So let me give you some ideas. And I got a little twist at the end, so I think you'll like this. All right, so you want a pumpkin that's kind of flat. This is one I took off the porch, still cold as a matter of fact. It actually got cool last night where we live. And you wanna be able to cut this top off and you'd have a flat surface to work with. So you can use artificial succulents, or you can use live succulents with this. Put that over there. I'm gonna use an artificial pumpkin. I have had this thing for years. years and years and years. And by the way, you gotta take the, where did it go? You gotta take the top, the stem off. And it's funny because I had a terrible time getting it off because I've had this for so long and the stem had come off before and I glued it on. So I had a terrible time getting it off. Anyway, so this is all you need for your pumpkin. Easy. And then you need some succulents. And if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get these. And they're all long. I've cut them. You can see the difference in the length. And you can just get an assortment of whatever colors that you want. Like I got a yellow one. I've got some has a little bit of red in it. And you basically, so simple, you just start putting them in here and you start gluing them down with hot glue. Simple. And it can be so individual, however it is that you want to do it. So there we go. We're starting right off the bat, right? And you're going to need some Spanish moss also, which I'll talk about that in a second. So basically, you just go through, get you some hot glue on the ends, go through and start putting it in here any way that you want, okay? And you just keep working it to make it as full as you want or as thin as you want. Now, if you're going to use a live one, succulents, you will need to water them every now and then. And hold it still. In my case, it just came flying out. You will need to have some sort of a system to remind you to mist them every week or so. They do not use much water. They do not require much water at all. All right, so here you go. You can start to get an idea of how we do this. And again, you're hot gluing everything in. Let's do one of these long ones. Isn't this cute? We just recently acquired a Dollar Tree Family Dollar combination near my house. So that's been kind of fun. I live real rural. So getting to a Dollar Tree can be a difficult endeavor sometimes for us. And now we've got it right around the corner, kind of. So it's great. All right, so here we go. Just kind of get an idea. There are so many different succulents that you can pick up, artificial or obviously real ones. And Amazon has some great ones that I can link below. They have some that are kind of have long pieces hanging down, which I didn't choose to do that option this time. Just going for something fun, quick, easy, and different. So you take your Spanish moss. Once you decide if this is what you want, and I may go back and fill in a little bit, but you just take your Spanish moss and you're going to kind of put it here and there, and just however it is that you want. But you want to make sure that you get some moss in there. It'll make it look a little bit more realistic. And that is for what I told you. I had a little secret at the end that I'm going to do, a little something different. It's a little hard to get it torn off sometimes. But basically, just tuck under here. If you need to, you can go ahead and glue it in. But I find that it just kind of sticks out real well, just like that. Just kind of sticks in there. Not sticks out, but sticks in there. But you do, sticks out. You do want it to kind of hang a little bit. Kind of make it to look as natural as you can, considering it's not natural, but you get it. And just kind of put it in there and have fun with it. This would be fun on a table, as your dining room table, as a centerpiece if you wanted to. Oops, I need a little bit more glue down there. If you wanted to do a little centerpiece on the dining room table, this would be a wonderful thing, just for fun. It would also be great on a cocktail table, an end table, what have you. In the kitchen, here on the counter, I got a little teeny tiny pumpkin over there. But anyway, see how cute this is? You're just kind of going and making it all natural. I like the side with the yellow, making it all natural. So I'm going to put a little bit more in. And when I told you there was a little extra thing, I'm getting it all over me. This little extra thought for you to do is you can actually use this moss as a diffuser. You can drop some essential oils on that moss, which will be wonderful. It'll give you a nice little scent at your table. So if it's dinner time, if everyone is sitting down to eat, you might want to keep that in mind and go with a more food-friendly scent. Maybe going along with some cinnamon would be nice. And just kind of keep in mind what you are having. If it's during the day, like today, you could just go over there and drop anything you want. Maybe some citrus fresh would be nice. This is one that I like a lot. It's a great combination, a blend of a bunch of citrus fragrant flavors all together in it, and it's just wonderful. I mean, when I say flavors, because we have a vitality version of this that you can literally put in your water. You can literally eat it if you wanted to. Anyway, it's fun to have a nice little scent. It's fun to have a nice little centerpiece. Do something different. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then again, if you wanted to, take some yummy smelling essential oils and just kind of drop it where your moss is. If you're using live plants, it's not going to hurt. If it gets a little bit on the on the plant itself. Something else fun we have this little, what we call simplified oilers, kind of a yummy scent. Simplified, I call it simplified oilers, simplified. Huh. And we have a great fall scent. For 3 different ones, you can get a little gift box if you want it. And they're so yummy. You could use these also. They smell fantastic. And they're very much a okay with food kind of a scent. So if you have any questions about anything, if you have any suggestions, put them down below. If you've tried this, let me know if you want to put pictures of what you have. You could do 2 or 3 of them together in a group. You could kind of rise this one, set this up a little bit higher, put it up on a little riser, and then have some other side by side with it. But just let your imagination go wild. Do little ones. This is a great project for the kids, just unless you don't have a cool glue gun, make sure that you're with them and you help them with that. But the kids would love to get involved with this, I'm sure. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining me. And let me see pictures of yours.